Hello? I can totally hear myself talk. Okay. I'm thinking that maybe we are going to give this a little bit more of a boost. A boost. A boost. A boost. Boost. Hello. Hi. Maybe that's a bit too much because I can hear the crackly kickly crackle. Hello. Bonjour. Camosa something or other. Maybe out more like that. Maybe like that. Oh, it's coming back at me because it's not tightened enough there. Look at that. That is wonderful. Some would even say fantastic. But it's going to cover my visual machines for taking a look at all the stuff that's in front of me. None of these words are really real words. It's okay. We've made them all up to begin with. So how is everybody? Oh yeah. There's nobody here. I have to turn up the thing because the thing's too quiet, if you know what I'm getting at. Aha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Still no one has look. Oh, nobody's watching right now. So I will do some weird stuff until someone comes and watches things. Until then, I'll do strange stuff. I have to randomly come on here one of these days and just do a puppet show. And not even interact with the chat. Just do a puppet show. I think we're invisible. That's all right, though. No one knows that we're here. So we can do whatever we want. Whatever we would like. Because nobody's here. Take off your headphones first, then put the tower on. There we go. Have to be. You raise me up because my legs are short and stuff. Don't bring it too close to the mic because it'll go whistle, wee whistle, whistle. And that's a strange sound that nobody needs to hear. Oh, doing strange stuff on the internet. And nobody knows that I'm doing it because of something. For those of you who are here, just know it right now, just fine. It's okay. I know. It's a weekday. I was totally like, oh yeah, people want to like check this out and see if I'm making like a cool metal tone on my pedal board and stuff like that because it's Friday night, and I was like, why the fuck do I think it's Friday? And then I realized that it was because Heather was like, oh yeah, weekend, because she's got the next 2 days off. So that's how that happened. That's a true story. Oh. So it is time now to show you the best guitar pick. The best guitar pick that's ever guitar picked. It is that guitar pick right there. There we are. Yes, it's a Minecraft chicken, but it is also a 3D Minecraft chicken. Look at it. It's 3D Minecraft chicken guitar pick. 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 It's 3D and it's a guitar pick. It's got a Minecraft chicken on it. Chicken. Minecraft. Alright, let us tune. Press the two buttons simultaneously to tune. Alright then. If that is the case, I shall just there. Who even knows what I'm doing? That's alright though. Alright. Oh, that's a bit abusive, isn't it? A little bit abusive on the clicky click click. There we go. So, okay, I get it, yeah. So it's obviously a bit high. Let's bring that down some. Work my way back up to 135 BPM. Okay. I do need to hear it a bit more. So. Okay. Why are you messaging me with that thing? Crazy, weird notifications you get on your phone. It's not from a person, it's from just like when it just goes beep beep and you're like, oh, shut up, dude. I could easily put my phone into the mixer as well. That is a thing that I can do because of all of the things that are available to be done with the power of a magic. It's magic. It's all magic. I'm not wearing the cat onesie, so nobody showed up. I'm going to get my own. Don't worry. It's okay. I'm going to look for a Cthulhu or a Kraken one. It's going to be fucking wicked. I fuck that up every time. Okay, yeah. There we go. I got the tab there too. Oh. The tab. Your fingers are going to be tender for a little while. Are you learning on an acoustic or an electric? Okay. So if you're learning on electric, it might be, depends on the thickness of the strings. Maybe have them change it for a light gauge set if you have something that's like maybe a 9 or like a 10 on there. I think you can get them down to, I think I've seen 7s. Like that's the high string. That's how the thickness of it. I think they've been down to 7s. those would be a little easier on the fingers, but that will, as just doing practice and practice and practice and practice, you will get past that pretty quickly. I'd say very most like a month if you're spending about an hour. There's times where I've stopped playing guitar for a little while and my calluses have kind of waned off, and it's taken maybe a couple of weeks for them to come all the way back. It's a frustrating thing to do to get used to at first, but as I was mentioning with the last string we did just a while ago when I was in a cat onesie, I just do something along the lines of this that to help me warm up, and after a while it's going to start putting the it's going to start giving you the calluses. So this is our metronome, I suppose. I just do an exercise like this. It's alternate picking, so down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and it's playing way too fast for the metronome. Let's do it as and go up a fret and go backwards. All the way up till you get to the 12th fret. Kinda helps out for a bit. I'm gonna stop this so there's no constant clicking noise in my head. There we go. Microphones drive me crazy because I can tell that there's still a bunch of fret buzz in there. But we're going to go and try to find our, it's here somewhere, it's called 666. Ah, there we go. 666. So, what we've got here, that's an EQ, there's nothing on it. That's fine. Why is that on? For some reason there's a tone modifier on there. I'm going to turn this reverb off as well. And the compressor 1. That's fine. So we just have this very, very basic sound right now. And what we're going to do with that sound is, through your help, I'm going to try to build a metal tone. Okay? So what I'm going to do first is what we're working with here. This was a little harder on the last string to actually show you, but I've got the Boss GT1. It's like a introductory multi-effects floor processor, and we're going to try to build a tone from it. We're going to start with the preamp. Now this brings us into the point where we would have to, basically if we had an amp, we would want to go and set the amp all the way up. So I can play the guitar, kinda, pretty good-ish, but I'm no good at that. I am just terrible at setting up any kind of sounds. So we're going to, first of all, we got to choose a preamp. And how do we do that again? I think it is enter. No. Hold it down? Maybe? No. Ah. Memory edit. No, not memory edit. Let's just go back to the patch. I know enter brings me through the pages. There is one that lets me choose the type of... Ah, there we go. It's on the first page. It was on the wrong page. Who would have known? So right now, okay, yeah. The very first one is just, it's called full range. Then we have a CB Crunch. That sounds a little nasty. Power Drive. No, it's got some stank. It's got the wrong type of stank on it. Extreme LD. Ooh, no. No. JC 120, which is like a, I think that's a Marshall stack, or a Marshall head actually. I think one of the better ideas here is there is one. Was it on the first one? No, it's not. SP type, that's what we're looking for. We want to set the speaker type, so what kind of speakers we're going to actually have on this virtual amp. You can see with none, that's what it sounds like. That's going to be like original or something like that. Okay, so one 8-inch speaker. Ooh, one 10-inch speaker? No. One 12-inch? 2? No. 4? No. No. We're going right for 8 12 inches. There's a bright choice. There's a choice for bright on there. So if you know what any of this stuff actually means, because I kind of don't, go ahead and yell it out in the chat. And I think the brights just makes it sound brighter. That probably might not be as noticeable without some turn the presence up here a bit. Turn it to 20. A presence of 20. That sounds like what you would have in a D&D character. My character has like a presence of 20, so that sounds... No, that's completely in present. 2. 20-ish presence? 2. No, that's... Couldn't be bothered with that. Let's go. So that's a JC. That's the Marshall type. What else do we got? Clean twin. Not really even looking for a clean tone at all. PR Crunch. Pirate Crunch? Oh shit, does that mean Pirate Crunch? Does anybody know? I'm going to say that means, no, I'm just going for it. That means Pirate Crunch. But I'm not crazy about that one. Overdrive? What the... No. Who knows about the Overdrive? Lead. That might have kind of like a little bit more off the okay, let's mess around here with the gain a bit. All the gain. Cheap drive pedal. Maybe. Who knows? It's looking promising. See, I find if I can work that weird weird kind of like rumbly bit into a sound. It works really cool, but that's just me. Let's turn the gain back down here a bit so we can kind of... It's too much fart noise, I think, right there. Oh. MS. 1959. Marshall Stack 59. Not so much. This is the same thing, but it says plus. Maybe it's plus an extra cabinet. Who knows? Riffer. Okay, cool. That's not too bad, actually. Let's, okay, so, one thing I know about metal guitars is a lot of people will scoop the mids out of them, and then they don't show up in the damn mix. So, I've added some, that's where we were. Bit of bass, maybe? That's not so bad. Let's try this Presence machine again. Having a bit of a Metallica sound there, like older Metallica, you know? Okay, well, let's leave the Presence around there. Let's go back to the first here. We're going to be adding a distortion, well, an overdrive distortion pedal, so we're just going to leave the gain at like 50%. That's not too bad right there. So, let's drop a bit of reverb on there, just so it sounds like we're in a cave, because that's really what you want, right? I think I have to go back in with the reverb. There we are. So, this is a plate. If you've ever heard the term plate reverb before, what that actually means is that they're literally in front of a giant metal sheet, which could be steel or brass. I think sometimes they use tin as well. They may more modernly use like aluminum and stuff like that, but they will have these things that'll roll out, and it's just a bunch of different sheets of metal. And singing in front of that gives you a reverb, and they can change the sound by using different plates that they have. Real big, like Abbey Roads has apparently a fantastic collection of plate reverbs. That was exciting, wasn't it? You know, the basic reverb. That's not too bad. We could go with that. We could. I can close Photoshop because I'm not using it right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not using Photoshop at all right now. But there we go. Yes. The basic reverb. That's going to be kind of what's cool for us. You know, we can change it later, but we at least have a decent reverb sound there to build from. So delay is something, can throw that in, but we'll do it later maybe. But let's see about the compressor. Let's turn this fella on, and we'll go take a look at it. Okay, so that one gives me a choice. Oops. Gives me a whole bunch of things that I can add in there. Because this one is, we've got the, if I show this to you again, I'm going to turn this guitar back down. If I show you this again, it is upside down. But now we have 3 of the lights, the little red lights lit up. And what that means is that we're using 3 effects. One of them right there is the preamp. Then there's the reverb that we just did. And now we have this FX 1/comp, which means compressor. And compressor is like, I'm asking people to help me with building a metal tone, but here I am like explaining this stuff. Doesn't really show that I don't know what I'm doing, but I kind of really don't. Yeah, compressor just, if you go hi, and then you go hey, a compressor keeps those 2 sounds around similar perceived volumes. That's basically what it does. But we will go back in here, we'll take a look and see what we can find for, see if I can find an actual compressor in here. And that's wonderful because there's a big list of them, but they don't put them in alphabetical order at all. So that's fun. Yeah. We're just going to go with the basic compressor. Now we have different choices. It starts with like a Boss type. So this is a Boss pedal board, but if you think in your head like guitar pedal, and you think of like the little box ones, probably what you're picturing right there is one of the Boss pedals that have been like probably the most popular pedals for a very, very long time. There are other ones that are very popular as well, but when you're starting out and you're playing guitar, at one point or other, you're going to own certain Boss. You're just going to have a Boss pedal. That's just kind of how it is. It comes with the territory. So that's a Boss type compressor, just nothing else changed with it. High band compressor. I don't really hear a lot of difference between the Boss and the high band. That is a little bit nicer of a sound, actually. It's got a bit of a nicer sound to it. What else do we got here? Light. Yeah, that is light. Decomp. That's like when you're rotting. That's kind of getting closer to what we're looking for. This one's called Orange, so it's going to be like the same kind of idea as what's probably built into an Orange amplifier, which is a brand of amplifiers. But they're also orange. But some of them are not actually orange. You can get them in a black color. I think you can get them kind of a tweed color too. How's that compared to the last one? To the decomp. Okay, cool. Orange or decomp? Somebody just came to check the stream out. Hi, how are you? And you just heard me taking the choices between orange or decomp, which, no, that is not what you would rather smell, because I have no sense of smell. I was born without one. It is what kind of compression sounds better. The decomp compression. Or the orange compression. I say we're going to go with the decomp, just because it sounds like death, and we want this to sound probably kind of death metal-ish. Like it's lacking. It's lacking right now. There's something that's lacking a lot. That's the distortion. That's what it is. We got to put the distortion in there in a bit. But for now, let's... Now I get to learn what the sustain on a compressor pedal does. If anybody knows, please tell me, because I got no idea. I'm trying to sustain down to nothing, which I'm going to guess is probably going to cut the sound off right away. Not really. What does it sound like when I put it all the way to the top? And if I bring it down, well... Doesn't sound like anything's changing much. Oh. Yeah. There's other pages for this as well. Attack. I would like to attack. Compressor, fast attack. It's one thing I know about compressors, but the tone, that's going to be... No. Leave it in the middle. That's where we're going to put it. We're going to put it right in the middle. Right in the middle. Okay, cool. That's actually kind of not baddish. It's not greatish, but it's not baddish. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let me see. I think I'm going back over to... I'm going to put this... we're going to go with the decomp so we can make things rot. But I'm going to bring the... I'm going to mess with the preamp a little bit. Personally, when it comes to setting the bass and treble and all that stuff on an amplifier, like, I don't do anything because I don't know what I'm doing for setting that up. Instead, what I do, I leave it all in the middle, and then I just affect it with an EQ later on in post. But it'd probably be better if I figured out what to kind of like, what good settings for the bass, middle, and treble for like a metal tone would be. See, that's why we were getting like the big honky ass sound that was going on with the top string, is because I had the bass on that turned up. Let's turn the mids up some though, because that's what you always hear. You always hear, turn up the mids. That sounds kind of weird. But that's the thing, is that it sounds good while you're sitting in your bedroom to have the mids turned down and stuff like that. You can turn the mids down to like 25 and just be like... No, you can't even get squealies going on. You can do that in your bedroom, but nobody's going to hear you when you're in a band. So you want to turn that up. Yeah, I don't even know. When it comes to this, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to leave that shit flat. Yep. Just like the earth. No, it's not. You know how we know? Because... Never mind. I'm not even going to go through and explaining it. Actually, why don't we just take a moment and explain why the earth is round. So, if you, at noon, take a stick and put it in the dirt, the shadow's angle and length, well, the length of the shadow, if you have a friend do that, on the other side of the country, the length of the shadow is going to be different. That's because it's a curved surface. But you don't need to know that, because you people are the smart ones. You already know this. And I'm very, very proud of you. Each and every one of you. I think you're wonderful. Don't change. Lest you can become Batman or a unicorn. Then go ahead and change. But never lose your true self. So, we just went, you know what? We're going with just a plain old normal settings for the preamp. Besides, I think we did mess with the presence of it, yeah. See, you add too much of that in. Ugh. And it's got that... Yeah, it's not too bad. That's okay. But there's like 5 pages of this or something. 1. Okay. That was just the basin. No, there is 3 pages. I was confused. I lied to you. I said there was 5, but there's only 3. But that's fine. What are our choices? If we turn on FX Mod 2, we can put in whatever we want for the... Oh, you already went and did it. Stop. It gives you a... You have to use the volume knob here to change between the different settings, and if you stop for like a second or two, it goes, oh, you've picked one. And I go, no, you can just kind of hang out there and wait for it. Okay. Here's time for interaction for the 2 poor people watching this. I don't know. I think this is wonderful. I think this is a good time. They don't know what they're missing. Yell out a guitar effect. What's your favorite guitar effect? We'll see. We'll see what we got going. We can add. Remember though, if it's distortion, we're going to add a distortion by itself. So it doesn't, you don't have to say distortion. But if you're like, I really like chorus, or wah wouldn't be a real great idea too, because I have to put the thing on the floor and use the pedal. Fuck that. Yeah. If you're like, oh, flange is great, or like real deep water chorus. No, deep water chorus sounds crazy. It really, really does. Sounds like you're like jamming with Poseidon. It's good times though. Sometimes during these streams, if you listen carefully, you can hear somebody making odd noises. It's true. All right, well, we'll add whatever effect, just, you know, what's Uni-V? Vibrato. That's vibratio. That is vibratio. So what do we else do we have? Past the vibratio. Rotary, no. Tremolo, flanger. Let's flange it. No flanger. No flanger. What do we got? Phaser. Okay, what's... I never really got the difference between a flanger and a phaser. I really don't. But hey, at the first of this, nobody was watching. But I showed everybody the wonderful... Oh, wait for it. There we go. Look, it's a Minecraft chicken guitar pick. But what's even cooler is that it's a 3D Minecraft chicken... Never mind. Yeah. Don't think. Hey, how you doing, Daniel? I don't think I like a phaser. I don't think a phaser does it for me. You know what I'm saying? AC processor? Is that like a math coprocessor? I don't even know what that's supposed to do. That's the AC processor. Feedback, no. Overtone. No, thank you, not right now. Maybe another time. Maybe another time I would like to play around with the octave pedals. Come on now. Octave, slow gear, pitch shifter, guitar. All right. There is one here called Guitar Simulator. I kind of thought that was what I was doing already. This says S to H. What is this? H to S. I see. I see. It changes your... yeah. No, we don't want that. So what it kind of does is it changes it so that your pickups sound like they're a single coil or a humbucker. That's kind of strange, in my opinion. I don't really need that. What is tone modify? How can we modify the tone? Tell me. Okay, fat. That does sound kind of fat. Presence, not so much. Mild. Wait for it. Nothing's gonna happen. Okay. Tight. Compared to mild, it's not bad. Tight just sounds tighter. Enhance. This is like in those crime shows where they have the image and they're like enhance, enhance, enhance. Like, I can't make pixels out of no pixels. That's not how that works. Enhance isn't too bad. I don't like the... Whoa. Okay. My bad. I don't like the... Okay. It's got like a high and a level. The level's going to be how much of the effect, but the... I suppose we're modifying the high tone. We'll bring it down a bit and we'll see what happens with that. Okay. That's at normal. Yeah, I would just go with normal, honestly. Who knows? What else do we got going on here? The lows. Okay. You know, in the end, maybe this one, maybe the tone modify, it's just not the modify for me. Maybe I got other things I want to do. Limiter, compressor. So we're back to the old comp there. Then I'm going to have to put it on... I'm going to put it on one of the EQs. I'm just going to go with the graphic EQ. Just going to leave that there. It's not going to change anything to it. It should pretty much sound the same. Yeah. So we can mess with that later on. Get a... I have to look up that whole basic idea of, hey, look, it's the high, mid, and low on a on an amplifier. What's a good idea to set that to? Because I usually just leave it at right in the middle. Because I don't know. I spent too much time sailing the seas to be learning about guitar amplifiers. No, it's not true. Not that I haven't sailed the seas, but that I haven't had time to learn about guitar. Well, I suppose I've been doing other things besides learning about the old guitar amplifiers. So, overdrive. Yeah? That's what we're saying? Overdrive? Here's how we are right now. And that's pretty good for a starting thing. We're gonna drop the overdrive on it. Same thing with all the other effects. First we gotta choose a type. And this one is just mid boost. Oh, wait. Doing a little AB. Not too crazy about that. Clean boost. Thanks. Have a good night. 3 a.m. almost. Where would that be? Okay, no, wait. The brain is doing it. It's 9 right now where I am. So that would mean that if you're in Europe, it would be 1. If you're in Britain, it would be 1. If you were in... so you are further than... Germany and the Netherlands. I am gonna say Norway. Just saying Norway because I think it's the most awesome place on earth. Yeah, I think it's the most awesome place on earth because it's very, very metal. And it's cold, and I'm already used to the cold because Canada. But that's my guess. I'm gonna say probably no. I will make an alternate guess real quick. The alternate guess is going to be of... trying to figure out where. I am going to say the alternate guess is going to be... Italy? Italy. Yeah, there we go. That's my alternate guess is Italy. But either way, have a good night. They're gone. I'm still talking to them. That's okay though. That's got some growl to it. That's got some real brrr. Okay, that's not too bad. The clean boost. Treble boost. That's the crunch. I always find the crunch has too much high end to it. Those kind of crunchy. That's a natural overdrive. What if we bring the overdrive up to... Let's bring it right up so I can get an idea for what it sounds like. No. Warm. Bring this back down to where it was. Around 20. Other than Italy? Wouldn't be Luxembourg, because nobody lives in Luxembourg. Yeah, that was my other guess, was Norway. Because it's the most metal place on earth. You seem like you are totally metal. Yeah. No. No, you're in yeah. No, you're in the Netherlands. Yeah? I'm thinking. Because right now it's 9 o'clock, so that means it's 3 hours to midnight. Another 2. Yeah, no, you'd have to be past that, so Finland. That was going to be my next guess. No, it wasn't. Actually, I was going to go with Sweden, but Finland, yes. Finland is very, very, very metal. All the Scandinavian countries have like the best metal bands. Sweden is just like, oh, here, hold my IKEA screws, watch this, my sugar. It's like complication upon complication. Well, that is cool. I don't know any random facts about Finland. I should. I wish I did. I know random facts about Denmark, though. That Harold the Bluetooth, who I think was the first king of Denmark, was also the gentleman that Bluetooth is named after. And the symbol for Bluetooth are the Nordic runes for his, or I don't know if they're Nordic runes, but are the runes that spell his name. That's pretty cool, huh? But Finland. Except for Simone Simmons and is Simone Simmons from Finland? Who's from Finland? Well, you're from Finland. And to me, you're important. But I don't... There's a musician I was thinking of. Finnish... No, that's Marco. Isn't it from... Yeah, no. Look at me, just failing at people from places in the world. It's one of my skills that I am just not good at. Yeah. Yes, I didn't want to pronounce his last name because I figured I would do a bad job of it. Although I think it's like Haitala. But I'm not sure how to pronounce the I and E together. I'm not sure if there's... Because a lot of different languages, the biggest thing is the vowels that are different. So you get two of them like right up next to each other. You kind of got to try to mumble that part a little bit so nobody knows that you don't know what the vowels sound like. It's true. Honestly, I think we're doing pretty good with build your own metal tone so far. But the warm... Oh, look. I just found it. Fat Distortion. Haitala. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I get that. I get that now. Yeah, okay. I get why it would be like high. It's just the last H is kind of softer. Like I get what you mean. Yes. I do. Fat Distortion. I think it's more fat than amazing. It's a bit screechy. This one's called Lead Distortion. That's okay. Metal Distortion? That's the one. I think that's the one that's gonna just, grab a hold of us and tell us what to do. Yeah, it's a bit screechy, but it would let you do the Gojira pick scrape. Good times. Ooh, you gotta do that in the... Yeah. Can't do that over the pickup because it doesn't pick up as good. I've never tried to do that before, but now I've tried to do the Gojira pick scrape thing, and I did okay. I did all right. Octave Fuzz. Oh, here comes some good times. No, there's no octave to that. You're lying to me. A distortion. That's what this one's called. Like, just, you know, one we had lying around. Just sampled it, modeled it, put it in the pedal board. Yeah, not so much. Not feeling that one. Blues OD. It's okay. Overdrive 1. This, I think, is a model of the Boss, their actual distortion pedal. Nah. Oh, it's the Tube Screamer. The Ibanez Tube Screamer. That's another one that'd be great for the old Gojira pick. Yeah, kind of does the trick. Turbo OD. No. Let's see. It just doesn't got the chug to it. Rat. Okay, so at this point here, they just kind of went like distortion pedals. Nah, screw that. We're going to give you a rat, and we're just going to see how that goes. Here, just plug one cord into its butt, the other one into its mouth. Good to go. No. This one's Gov DS? Like government or governor distortion? So would Anvil. No, that's just a joke. Anvil is Jeff Waters, right? I believe. Yeah. I thought he was with Slayer now. Look at me just not sure about the answers to anything, but still saying them anyway. As you should. No, don't do that. What else do we have for Distortion? Distortion Plus. This is the paid subscription for Distortion. It's Distortion Plus. Maybe it's the Distortion Drive. Turn that up some. Metal Zone. Metal Zone. No mids. No mids. Cheap drive pedal. Well, you know, that's not bad, but it's got to be turn the level of it down a little bit, mix it in. Maybe more? Who knows? Drive. Not bad, but what else do we have for options on the old? Okay. The tone. turn the bottom up some. No, don't like that. It doesn't sound great. The distortion level. If anybody knows how to do this and they're watching, they're going to be like so annoyed with me because I don't know what I'm doing. It's got too much to it, too much creaky. What else do we got going here? Let's try the level now. Let's try and mess with the level a bit. Yeah, this doesn't sound great, does it? I figure if you're gonna be trying to like just make a basic metal tone, you want it to actually you want it to actually kind of like, I don't know, sound decent. You go with that old kind of thrash metal thing. If you can get that sounding pretty decent, then you can kind of make something else out of it. Yeah, I just got this Jackson like last week. Yeah, last Tuesday is when it showed up. There was a big debacle of all the stuff that I had to go through to actually get it here. So I ordered one guitar. That guitar didn't come in. It had sold out in the process of me ordering it. So they put the money back on my card, which took like 5 days. And then I tried another place and they like same idea. It was in stock. I ordered it. It was gone. And they voided it though. So it came back at midnight that same day. Then I ordered this one off of a different Canadian big chain music store. And this one showed up. We also had the issue where it was not in that store that it said it was going to be in. They had sold that in the process of me ordering it. So, but they still had one at another store. Like, it's probably about twice the distance from here. So instead of being like a 3-hour drive, it was like a 6-hour drive to it. So it wasn't too bad for it to be shipped. It was actually here like the day after. So it wasn't too bad. But now we're just trying to do our best to make a metal tone. We don't know what we're doing. Oh, sweet. Yeah, one of those, I remember the 90s Jacksons. Like, that was back in the day, you were looking at that, you were like, okay, well, if... I was a big Steve Vai fan, and I was a big Satriani fan, and I was a big Megadeth fan, so I was like, if I'm going to buy a guitar, it's most likely going to be an Ibanez, because kind of how do you go wrong with both Steve Vai and Joe Satriani playing the same brand of guitar? So I was like, yeah, I'm going to totally do that. But also, I was a big fan of Megadeth as well, and a few other bands that played Jacksons, and that was the other kind of model that I had looked at. I have an Ibanez. It's my acoustic, but before this, the two guitars that I had, absolute like bottom of the barrel, like horrible stuff. The next time I do a stream like this, I will get the the one that I've talked about before. Ooh, yeah, 90s US custom soloist. That would be fucking nice. This one is the soloist. What's your name? What's your name? Tell me your name. You don't know, do you? Cool. No, it's the soloist DX X series. Yeah, X series. There we go. Soloist X series. It's got a 3 in it. Then like DX. Yeah. It's also the neck through with very poor job of setting up the action by me, which is why we have still some fret buzz, which I gotta fix that. I do have plans, though, that very soon I'm going to be getting. Someone had given me, somebody actually from a Nightwish Discord, who is a guitar builder and a technician, helped me out a lot with explaining how to set it up, and I did the best I could. But he also suggested to me both a stabilizer for the in the back. There's springs in a electric guitar like this that has the floating bridge. Well, the middle string, you can replace that with a stabilizer that makes it so that it kind of goes back to a neutral position every time. There's a weird thing with the guitars too, that if you do like a bend, but you're also playing one note, that's not going to change. If you do the bottom note that's not changing goes out of tune, because by bending the strings, you're putting tension on this floating bridge, which is making every other string change pitch. But what that does, the stabilizer keeps that from happening. And the other thing that he had showed me as well that I'm gonna grab a hold of is this whole thing here. Let's see if we can get a better, because it's darkness itself. This guitar, it is the satin black, so it is right there. So that thing there gets replaced. And what goes in the place of it is I've heard people refer to it, like he referred to it as a detuna, which, you know, that's great because that's like a fish, and fish are good for you. They're very good for you. But it goes there, and you just kind of pull it out, and it makes this go from to. Basically, it brings it down to the same pitch as that string there, which is called a drop tuning, which a lot of the metal is in. Yeah, that's kind of just how that goes. So, gonna look at adding those to it. Also, gonna talk to those guys there for a bit more advice on getting the action a bit lower. And once we get the bridge all stabilized and all that wonderful stuff, it'll be fantastic. I have barely talked to Heather since she's gotten home, because she got home and then she had to go for running an errand, and that errand took quite a bit. And when she got back at like 8 o'clock, I came on here and did this. So I really haven't even said hi to her very much today. So I'm gonna go visit her, because, you know, she's wearing a kitty cat onesie that I was wearing earlier. I think in the end I am probably going to go to that site myself, and I'm going to do more to guitar streams in a onesie, but I think I'm going to try to get myself a Kraken one or Cthulhu if I can, because that's just going to be fun. It was a lot of fun playing guitar in the cat onesie. If you missed that, there's a video up on both Twitch and YouTube for it that you can see. Okay, well, that's all right if the audio is breaking up a little bit, because we're gonna kind of call it there for now. And as I do more of building this tone, the other thing that I'm gonna start doing as well is I've got a song picked out that I'm gonna try to learn the entire thing all the way through. It is a song from a band called Lords of the Trident, which I should not have a moment that I have to try and think of that name, but Lords of the Trident, and we're going to try to learn one of their songs all the way through. The solos are probably going to be the very, very end bit, because it's been a long time since I did solos. So I'm going to work up to that. But for any audio that's kind of clicking out and all that stuff, that's okay, because I think this is good. I've had a lot of fun, and we'll like or comment on this video there if on the stream if you want me to do more of this stuff. I'm going to probably do it anyway, though, because I'm weird like that. But this has been a lot of fun. Thanks.